Good morning, everyone. And here we are, Thursday on the 9th of November. Wow, this is going to be a fantastic day because tomorrow is Diwali, Dhanteras. How many of you are celebrating Diwali? You can put it in the chat. Yes, like from tomorrow itself. Please put a yes in the chat. Wow, there's a lot of yeses coming in already. Yes, tomorrow is going to be Diwali, but there is no chutti. Tomorrow we have a very, very interesting session. So, don't miss that session for tomorrow. And now the topic that I'm going to cover today, it's something about our health. Okay, we are here for health. So what are the four pillars of optimal health? So that is what I'm going to kind of cover today. And I want to kind of suggest to you that you need to earn your health. Okay, EARN, earn your health. Now can you quickly type in the chat what do you think each of this? Obviously this is an acronym, उतना तो आप समझ गए हैं. तो ये EARN किसके लिए है? Can you type in the chat what is EARN? I think E is very easy to understand. E सबको पता होगा. What is E for? Uh, EARN किसके लिए है? Can you quickly type in the chat what is your guess? Okay, good. Exercise. Eat. Ani coming straight to the point. Eat. Okay. Any guesses on ARN? What are ARN? Any idea? Exercise. Okay, Ani, it is exercise. Yeah, I know. Attitude, very good. Exercise, attitude, rest, nutrition. Fantastic, Nirav. Of course, coming from my accountability partner. So that's right. It is EARN. You need to move something. You need to have a good positive mental attitude, adequate amount of rest, and the right nutrition. Okay, so these are the way in which we can earn our health. Okay, and here they are. Again in a different format, but these are the things that we need to do. Okay, now can you tell me? What is the number one reason we don't exercise? Okay, what is the number one reason why we don't exercise? Can you put some thoughts in the chat? हम क्यों नहीं exercise करते हैं? What is our number one reason? Laziness, procrastination. What do we tell the world? What do we tell the world? Uh, हम दुनिया को क्या बताते हैं? मैं एक्सरसाइज क्यों नहीं कर पाती हूँ? Busy, time nahi. Exactly, that is what I was looking for. Time nahi hai. Okay, we don't have time, but you know what? We can actually get time for anything and everything if we really put our minds to. So here are some tips on exercise. That first of all, exercise. Whenever I ask people, they say, "Oh, मैं walk करती हूँ," or I walk for 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I do some normal. Yeah, walking is good. If nothing you're doing, walking is very, very good. But along with that, you need to include other things also. You need to pump up your heart rate. Aerobics is important. Stretching and flexibility is important. Balancing, especially as we grow older. If you're 35, 40 and above, you need to start working on your balance, because many people find that it's a balance that goes for a toss as we grow older. Obviously strength and resistance training, because that's the number one exercise which will help you to lose belly fat or any fat for that matter. Now these are some ways in which you can. This is a busy slide. I don't expect you to read everything, and if you are interested, we can send you these slides, no problem at all. But we can do exercise in our day-to-day. I call it the exercise of day-to-day living. Okay, carry your luggage once in a while instead of just rolling it along. Every luggage has a stroller today, but why not carry it once in a while from both the hands. Use public transport instead of driving everywhere. Get out, get down one stop before your destination and walk for the rest of the thing, especially when you're coming back from office. Office जाने के लिए I know ungli करना पड़ता है, like you need to be there in time, but while coming home, can you just stop the auto or the bus or train, get one stop before and start walking. So take the stairs. Obviously sab bolte hain take the stairs, but these are some things that you can do for exercising within your day to day life, and get some time and some benefit out of it. Now, positive mental attitude. Stay positive. Okay, you see the books behind me. These are the same books that you'll find in your coach's room also, in their house. Every coach is a well read personality, and we read books on personal growth, of course, but also on developing a positive mental attitude. We listen to a lot of podcasts, paid podcasts, we listen to, so many things. So invest a little bit, and drive those negative thoughts out from your mind. Because if you eat healthy, if you exercise, if you do adequate amount of sleep or whatever, but if your mindset is negative, then the health is definitely going to be affected in a negative way. Okay, so this is not nothing about spirituality. It's all about, meditation. It's about releasing the stress. Find your own way. Speak to a buddy, speak to somebody else. Speak to the life shaper coach if you have access to one, and find out how you can do this. Okay, the third very very important thing obviously is adequate rest. तो पुराने जमाने में जब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं थी, लाइट्स नहीं थी, पीपल यूज टू हैव डिनर एट 5:36, go to bed at 7:30, and then they got up early by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. They had to go to their farms. Obviously abhi thoda zamana change ho gaya hai. We don't have that kind of a lifestyle, but you know why not get 7 to 8 hours of sleep? I had spoken earlier and said that during the sleep, lot of important work happens in the body. Okay, and if you cut short that sleep, what happens is that work doesn't get completed. Repair work, one of the most important work, creating new hormones. Hormones are used every day and they need to be replenished every day. Okay, so वो deep sleep के दौरान ही पैदा होते हैं. They are manufactured by our glands during the deep sleep. So if you don't have this sleep, obviously you're going to affect your lifestyle. Okay, you're going to affect your lifespan itself, and obviously it's going to affect the quality of your life, that is your health. Okay, so adequate sleep agar nahi hota hai, so you have bad sugar metabolism. No need to understand all this leptin, ghrelin, leave it for the doctors. But understand there are mechanisms inside of a body where if we don't sleep enough, आपका जो sugar metabolism है वो cut short होता है, affect होता है, and then obviously you have binge eating, and और भी मोटापा बढ़ जाता है. Okay, during the sleep fat gets metabolized, sugar gets converted into fat, and during the sleep the glucagon converts that fat back into sugar. Okay, so ये metabolism अगर हम cut करते हैं तो बहुत खराब हो जाता है. Okay, now the point is that sleep, adequate sleep or not, ये किसके हाथ में? Can you type in the chat who can control the first three? एक्सरसाइज करना है नहीं करना है, दुनिया दुनिया बोलेगी या आप सोचोगे? इट इज इन आवर कंट्रोल. ओके, हैविंग अ पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड, who can control? Who can go out and buy a book, or read a book or whatever? Yeah, what about sleep? Who can decide to switch off the Netflix or whatever, or keep away that mobile phone 1 hour before bedtime and get a deep sleep? Yeah, we can do that. However, nutrition, you and I may not have 100% control on nutrition, right? Why? Because nutrition comes from the food that we buy from the market. I'm not talking of processed foods. I'm talking of grains. I'm talking of फल, सब्जी, दाल, रोटी, जो गेहूं, चावल जो हम खरीदते हैं, ये हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, क्योंकि the farmer decides what fertilizers to put in, what chemicals to put in, वो एप्पल पे वैक्स लगाना है कि नहीं है. You cannot decide, right? You have to buy whatever is available. So nutrition is one thing that is not 100% in our control. And that is why in Life Shapers, we focus a lot on the nutritional aspect also. Okay. So when we talk about nutrition, we all know that there are macros and micros. Okay. Macronutrients, we all know, which give us energy, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. This sounds like seventh standard, science teacher. Trust me, I'm not a science seventh standard school teacher. And there are micronutrients, which are minerals, vitamins, and phytochemicals, which take part in the entire process. There are 400 biochemical processes which happen in the body. I was told, I read somewhere. Okay, I'm not an expert, but I know this for a fact now. And these minerals and vitamins are very, very important. Okay. Now, when we talk about the minerals, vitamins, and the phytofactors, okay, other than minerals and vitamins, the chemicals that are there in an orange, when you take a vitamin C, it's an ascorbic acid. But when you take the vitamin C from a fruit or a vegetable, okay, like Simla mirchi has a lot of vitamin C, orange has got a lot of vitamin C. So these come with other phytochemicals, that phyto means plant chemicals, which have not even been identified by human beings, and therefore they are collectively called as phytochemicals. Okay, and these are essential. So instead of just taking a vitamin C, by the way, tomorrow we're going to hear more about vitamin C from a very experienced health coach. So stay tuned for that. But these are the phytonutrients, and we need to eat 5 different colors every single day. And the reason why we eat 5 different colors, is all in front of you. You can get this slide from your accountability partner. It is very easily available, and the different colors affect different, organs in your body. Now, which organ you don't want to impact today? Is it the joints? Is it the cellular health? Do you don't want to impact the brain? तो आज आपने क्या खाया? पर्पल चीज क्या खाया आप, या आज आप क्या खाने वाले हो, या कल क्या खाया? Vision. Don't you want to impact your vision health positively? Every single day. तो ऑरेंज येलो आपने क्या खाया? कल क्या खाया, आज क्या खाया? ओके, सो एनीवे, सो मैक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स के बारे में हम काफी सारा बात कर चुके हैं. यू हैव गॉन थ्रू लॉट ऑफ सेशंस विद लाइफ शेपर्स अबाउट proteins and good fats and all that. So I'm here just to give you a couple of tips. Just a reminder for those of you who have done our boot camp, 50% on your plate, whether it's a breakfast plate, अगर आपका breakfast है छोटा है तो उस छोटे प्लेट का हिस्सा 50% should be vegetables. ओके, अगर लंच प्लेट थोड़ा बड़ा है तो उस बड़े लंच प्लेट का 50% should be vegetables. So it's as simple as that. Include protein in all your meals. Good amount of protein हर मील में, ब्रेकफास्ट में, लंच में, डिनर में, ये सब आप जानते हैं. And the bonus tip is include 1 spoon of good fats, MCTs, okay, during your breakfast and lunch. रात को avoid कर सकते हैं. MCT, write it down, MCT. Call your accountability partner today and ask, ये विनय क्या बोल रहे थे, MCT क्या है, और ये कैसे मैं अपने ब्रेकफास्ट और लंच में किस तरह से मैं इंक्लूड कर सकता हूँ? Ask your accountability partner. I'm not going to tell you. Ask them. They are your helplines. So please ask them as to what you can do to, and what is this. Now, ये जो information मैंने कहा, ये सारा कुछ ना available है. आपके पास internet है, literally free है. You can get all of this information. Problem is not the information. The problem is lack of application. हम apply नहीं करते हैं. That is a thing that we solve in Life Shapers, where we stay with you for 8 weeks. Okay, accountability partner आपके साथ रहते हैं 8 हफ्ते, और ये apply, because सुनना समझा सब पता है लेकिन करते नहीं है. एक्सरसाइज पता है करना है लेकिन करते नहीं है. किसी ना किसी को पकड़ के आदत डालनी पड़ती है, एंड दैट इज वेयर वी कम इन, अकाउंटेबल पार्टनर्स कम इन, लाइफ शेपर कम्स इन. ये हमारा पहला सीक्रेट है. हमारे 2 और बड़े रहस्य है. इनको जानने के लिए you must register for one of our programs. One of the next programs coming up is a boot camp. If you're already in the boot camp, urge one of your friends, your family members, to join the next boot camp. Talk to your accountability partner. Find out how you can help your friends, neighbors, relatives, spouse, whatever, children, parents, to register for the next boot camp. So remember the 4 pillars of optimal health. It is E.A.R.N. Earn your way to health. Earn your way to health. And with that thought, happy Diwali in advance. कल दिवाली है और enjoy कीजिए, स्वीट्स खाइए, नो प्रॉब्लम. लेकिन कल छुट्टी नहीं है. 7:45 we are going to hear from Manisha. She's going to talk about importance of vitamin C and how it relates to immunity, because immunity is very, very important. So with that, we come to the end of today's session. You can pay it forward. I always say pay it forward. आज अगर 105 हैं, 104 लोग हैं यहाँ पे, तो कल हमारे पास कम से कम, मैंने शायद 200 ज्यादा बोल दिया था, तो कल कम से कम 125 होंगे. 125. कल का टारगेट 125 रखते हैं दिवाली के लिए. 125, ₹1.25 का वो चढ़ाते थे पहले, ₹1.25 का. तो कल 125 का टारगेट रखते हैं. कैन वी हैव 125 people on this call tomorrow? And with that positive thought, wish you all a very, very happy Diwali, a prosperous new year, and we will see you tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. along with Manisha. So with that, we come to the end of today's session. Bye bye. Have a great day. Awesome day. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.